Good afternoon. What I want to talk about today is cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. So, CBT is really just a fancy way of saying we want to assist you in changing your thinking. And how we do that is by understanding that oftentimes the way that we view ourselves, other people, and the world around us is based off of our own past experiences. This is everything that is led up to however old you are right now. So if I have people watching who are 21, then your past experiences are everything that has happened up to yesterday. Okay? If you are 12, same deal. Your past experiences, everything leading up to yesterday of your 12-year-old life. We all have past experiences. And with that, those experiences are going to inform how we view our present and our future. That's where CBT comes in. So when you really break it down, CBT says that thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are all interconnected. And by changing one of those things, you will impact the other. So now that might be a little bit confusing. So I have an example, okay? This example is not from anyone that I've worked with. It's just an example that is very common, okay? Now, here's our situation. We have Alex and we have Dana. And Alex and Dana have been together for about 4 months. Now, Alex, for relevant history, Alex in their previous relationship was cheated on twice by their ex-partner. So those experiences are brought into this new relationship with Dana. The situation. Alex and Dana are meant to have date night. And at the last minute, Dana cancels. Now, remember, Alex has a history of being betrayed, of being lied to, and being cheated on in a relationship. Those past experiences are now leading to the automatic thought that Dana is out with someone else, or Dana is talking to someone else. That automatic thought will then lead to feelings of sadness, feelings or the emotion of fear, and likely the feeling or emotion of insecurity. So now you have the automatic thought of Dana is talking to someone else, the feeling of insecurity and fear and sadness with the relevant history that Alex has been cheated on twice. Now we come to the behavior. The behavior now is Alex is blowing up Dana's phone with super angry, rapid fire texting. And that behavior is due to the fear and insecurity that Alex is feeling because of the thought that Dana is out with someone else. And that thought, that conclusion, that opinion is based off of Alex's previous experience of being betrayed, being cheated on. This happens all the time. The thought that leads to the emotion that leads to the behavior. The behavior that strengthens the emotion and reinforces the thought. That's how the cognitive triangle works. Part of our job is being able to catch these automatic thoughts when they're happening, because they are just that. They're automatic. I've even heard them referred to as popcorn thoughts, right? Because it just happens. Sometimes automatic thoughts are true. Sometimes they're completely false, and sometimes it's false with a sprinkle of truth. So part of it, again, is taking a step back. I hope you notice a theme with these videos. It's taking a step back, looking at the situation, identifying that automatic thought, acknowledging the emotion, and being mindful of the behavior. So we'll talk more about this in upcoming videos, but I do challenge you all. Look at some of the unhealthy behaviors that you have in your life. Ask yourself, when do I find myself engaging in these behaviors? What situations are bringing up these thoughts that are leading to these emotions? I challenge you to do that for the next week. Let's see what happens. Okay. Thank you for spending your time with me today, and always, peace and love.